Hey there. Welcome back to the channel, the place where philosophy meets everyday life. Have you ever felt the sting of someone's harsh words or found yourself boiling over because of a rude comment? It's like a splash of cold water on our face, isn't it? Disrespect can catch us off guard and really test our mettle. Now, imagine if you could transform that icy splash into a refreshing wake-up call. That's where Stoicism steps in. It's not just an ancient philosophy, it's a way of harnessing your inner strength, a toolkit for turning adversity into a ladder for personal growth. Stoics are like alchemists, turning lean insults into golden wisdom, and that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. If you're on board with becoming the person who stands out, who everyone looks up to not just for what they say, but for the inspiring way they live their life, then you're in the right place. Before we get into the heart of it, if you haven't already, take a second to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It's just a click for you, but it means the world to us. It supports the channel and keeps you updated with all our latest insights and strategies for a stoic way of living. Ready to get started? Let's delve into these time-tested strategies and transform the way the world sees you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. Let's unpack this together. Lesson 1, the Stoic Shield, maintaining composure, disrespect. It's like a bitter pill that we're sometimes forced to swallow, isn't it? It can churn up a storm of emotions within us. Anger, confusion, maybe even a little bit of hurt. It's natural to feel rattled when someone throws shade our way. After all, we're human. But here's a thought. What if we could see disrespect as noise? Just background noise? Stoicism teaches us that our true power lies not in silencing the noise, but in becoming indifferent to it. It's not about building walls, but about letting the noise pass through us without leaving a mark. When someone disrespects us, they're often just projecting their own inner turmoil, their own storms. It's not really about us. The Stoics, like a sage in the eye of the hurricane, remain calm. They knew something profound, that the only thing we truly control is not what happens to us, but how we respond. So when the winds of disrespect howl, remember, you have the power to remain untouched. You are the calm at the center, the master of your own peace. In the next few minutes, we're going to walk through not just surviving disrespect, but thriving in spite of it. So take a deep breath, let it out, and let's step into this journey with the quiet confidence of a stoic. You know, friends, there's something quite empowering about a serene mind in the face of provocation. It's like having an invisible shield, a stoic shield, if you will. So, how do we forge this shield? It all starts with emotional detachment, a core principle of Stoicism. Emotional detachment might sound a bit cold, but it's not about being emotionless. It's about not letting those emotions dictate your actions. Lesson 2, self-examination. Mirrors reflecting values. Imagine your life as a series of mirrors, each reflecting not just your image, but your thoughts, decisions, and core value. Take a moment, really take it, to look into these mirrors. What do you see? Do your actions reflect a person who lives by their principles? Let me share a little story. There was a time when I found myself in a heated debate. Instead of lashing out, I paused and asked myself, does this align with my values of respect and understanding? That moment of reflection turned a potential battleground into a garden of mutual respect. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. When we align our actions with our values, We become architects of a life that's not only admirable to others, but fulfilling to ourselves. That's the power of reflective mirrors. Remember, the Stoics were big on virtue. It's not just a moral high ground, it's the foundational cornerstone of a life well lived. So keep those mirrors clean and clear, my friends. It's how we build a life that truly reflects who we are and who we aspire to be. Pathfinders of peace and admirers of inner strength. Lesson 3. The power of pausing. Wisdom over impulse. Hey there, admirers of virtue and seekers of serenity. Today, we're delving into a lesson that's close to my heart. The disarming power of pausing. Now, picture this. Someone throws a curveball of disrespect your way. Instead of a frown, you respond with a smile. Instead of a heated retort, you offer a light-hearted quip. You just took the power back. That's the magic of pausing. It's like hitting the slow motion button on life to give yourself the time to think, to process, to choose wisdom over impulse. Try it with me now. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. That simple pause can be the difference between escalation and a calm resolution. It's a buffer zone for wisdom to enter and take the wheel. Here's a practical tip. Next time you're about to react, especially if it's with a hothead, imagine there's a big red pause button in front of you. Hit it. Give yourself that precious moment. Ask yourself, will what I'm about to say bring peace or more chaos? And here's a little secret. In that pause, you'll find insights that were invisible in the heat of the moment. That's where wisdom likes to hide, in the quiet spaces between our words. Remember, folks, pausing isn't just about silence. It's an active engagement with your inner sage. It's choosing to listen before you speak. It's about not just reacting to life, but responding to it with intention. Every time you choose reason over reaction, you're strengthening your stoic muscles. You're becoming that person admired for their calm, their wisdom, their unshakable peace. So next time you're tempted to react in the heat of the moment, take a pause. Ask yourself, what would a wise person do? Then do that. It's a simple yet powerful way to live your stoicism. We're not just talking philosophy here. We're talking real life skills. Skills that will make you not just a better stoic, but a better person. Lesson 4. Humor and smiles. Disarming disrespect. Welcome back to our journey through stoicism. Now, let's talk about a superpower we all possess, but often overlook. The power of humor and smiles. Picture this. Someone throws a curveball of disrespect your way, and instead of a frown, you respond with a smile. Instead of a heated retort, you offer a light-hearted quip. You just took the power back. That's the magic of humor. It's like an unexpected breeze on a stifling day. Think of humor as your shield and your smile as your sword. They protect you not by attacking, but by transforming the energy of the moment. But a word of caution. Wield these tools wisely. Humor is not about belittling the other person or the situation. It's about shifting perspectives, about finding lightness even in the darkest of times. Before you crack that joke, take a heartbeat to consider. Will this lighten the load or add weight? Empathy is your guide here. Humor is your companion, not your weapon. And remember, a genuine smile has more power than you might think. It's a universal language of kindness that can turn walls into windows, letting understanding shine through. So, my friends, as you navigate life's ups and downs, pack your humor and your smile. Use them to paint over disrespect with the colors of joy and camaraderie. After all, life is too short not to sprinkle it with a bit of laughter. Lesson 5. Rational Response. Virtue over vengeance. Now, let's tackle a topic that's crucial for maintaining your stoic composure. Choosing rational responses over emotional reactions. Picture this scenario. Someone has wronged you, and your first impulse is to hit back. But what if instead you choose reason? What if you respond not with the heat of anger, but with the coolness of wisdom? It's like being in a boat on a stormy sea. You can't calm the storm, but you can steer the boat. That's what responding rationally is all about. Let me share a real-life example. There was a time when I was unfairly criticized at work. It stung, and I wanted to lash out. But then, I remembered a saying from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. So, I took a deep breath and chose a calm, reasoned reply. You know what happened? It turned the whole situation around. It's not about suppressing your emotions. It's about not letting them control you. It's about choosing to act in line with your values, not just your feelings. Remember, every time you choose reason over reaction, you're strengthening your stoic muscles. You're becoming that person admired for their calm, their wisdom, their unshakable peace. So next time you're tempted to react in the heat of the moment, take a pause. Ask yourself, what would a wise person do? Then do that. It's a simple yet powerful way to live your stoicism. We're not just talking philosophy here. We're talking about practical skills that will make you not just a better stoic, but a better person. Lesson 6. Embracing acceptance. Growth through adversity. Let's delve into a crucial aspect of stoicism and, frankly, a key to better human connections. Acceptance. Now, when Stoics talk about acceptance, it's not about giving up or being passive. It's about embracing life as it is, not as we wish it to be. Think of it like gardening. You can plant seeds, water them, but you can't control the weather or how fast they grow. That's acceptance. Doing our part and letting go of the need to control everything else. In Stoicism, this is key. We learn to accept things we can't change and focus on what we can, ourselves, our actions, and our attitudes. It's about shifting our focus from control to personal growth. Let me share an example. I once faced a situation that didn't go as planned despite my best efforts. I felt frustrated. But then I remembered Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So, I accepted the situation and instead focused on learning from it. That shift in perspective was liberating. Acceptance doesn't mean you stop trying. It means you start adapting. It's about finding peace in process, not just the outcome. It's about growing, no matter what life throws your way. So, I encourage you all. Next time you face something beyond your control, take a deep breath and embrace it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this help me grow? But, my friends, is the Stoic way. Remember, every situation, good or bad, is an opportunity for growth. Acceptance is the soil where wisdom and peace flourish. Lesson 7. Understanding through empathy. Building bridges. Now, let's explore a vital skill in our Stoic toolkit, empathy. It's about truly understanding where the other person is coming from, especially in conflicts. Imagine you're in a heated argument. It's easy to get lost in your point of view. But empathy is like stepping into the other person's shoes, even if they're a size too big or small. It's not just about understanding their words, but their feelings and perspective. Empathy doesn't mean you always agree, but it means you're willing to listen, truly listen. Imagine your friend is upset about something you find trivial. Instead of brushing it off, try to see why it matters so much to them. That's empathy in action. And here's a Stoic twist. Marcus Aurelius said, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question. What fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? This is empathy mixed with self-reflection, and it's powerful. I get it. Sometimes it's tough, but here's the thing. Practicing empathy can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth for both you and the other person. It's about building bridges, not walls. So, next time you find yourself in a tough spot with someone, take a deep breath and choose empathy. Listen not just to respond, but to understand. You'll be amazed at how it changes the dynamics. Empathy is not just feeling for someone, it's feeling with them. And that, my friends, is a step toward a more understanding, more stoic, and more connected world. Lesson 8. Setting boundaries, bridges to respect and dignity. Let's dive into a topic that's vital for our well-being and peace of mind. Setting boundaries, the Stoic way. Setting boundaries isn't about building walls around you. It's more like drawing a line in the sand. It's about saying, this is okay, and this, well, this isn't. Think of it like tending to a garden. You decide what gets to grow and what doesn't belong. That's what boundaries are. They help you respect yourself and teach others to respect you too. But how do we set these boundaries without coming off as aggressive? It's all in the approach. It's like saying, I value your opinion, but I need to do this my way. It's firm but kind, clear but respectful. Let me share a personal example. I once had a friend who would always call me late at night. It was exhausting. So, I said, hey, I really appreciate our chats, but could we talk during the day? Nights are my downtime. And guess what? They understood. No drama, just mutual respect. Setting boundaries is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Start small. Communicate your needs clearly, and remember, it's not just about saying no to others. It's about saying yes to yourself, to your peace, your space, your growth. So, my friends, take your stand. Draw your lines, not with aggression, but with the calm assertiveness of a Stoic, and watch how it transforms your life and relationships. Boundaries are not barriers. They're the bridges to a life of respect and dignity. Let's keep building them together. And just like that, we've journeyed together through 8 powerful Stoic lessons. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. Maintaining composure. Your Stoic shield is your calm in the chaos. Embrace detachment. Remain untouched and be the master of your own peace. Self-examination. Look into the mirrors of your actions. Align them with your values, reflecting a life that is admirable to others and fulfilling to yourself. The power of pausing. Hit that pause button before reacting. Let wisdom in and make that simple pause the difference between escalation and calm resolution. Humor and smiles. Disarm disrespect with a smile. Wield humor wisely to shift perspectives, adding a touch of joy and camaraderie to life's challenges. Rational response. Choose reason over reaction. Respond with virtues guiding you, not letting emotions dictate your actions. Embracing acceptance. Accept what you can't change and focus on personal growth. It's about finding peace in the process, growing no matter what life throws your way. Understanding through empathy. Step into others' shoes. Practice empathy mixed with self-reflection, building bridges for better connections. Setting boundaries. Draw lines with respect and kindness. Setting boundaries is not about saying no to others. It's about saying yes to yourself, your peace, your space, and your growth. As we close this chapter, take these lessons to heart, reflect on them, and practice them. Each day is a new opportunity to live these Stoic principles and become a person everyone admires. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. You're part of a community that values wisdom, strength, and personal growth. Keep the conversation going in the comments below. Share your thoughts, your struggles, your victories. We're here to learn from each other. If you found value in our journey today, please hit that like button. Subscribe to join us for more, and share this video to spread the wisdom. Every click, every share helps us grow this community of modern Stoics. Thank you for being here, for taking this step towards a better you. Until next time, keep cultivating your inner strength, keep striving for wisdom, and let's all grow together.